on everybody, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Welcome back to another dancehall video tutorial. Another mixing tutorial. We're in a studio one today. And I did a live stream one day and somebody asked me a question about what I always have on my master bus. They kind of go into a little bit of an explanation, just kind of explaining what go on, I want to go on for my master bus and all of them things there. So it vary, and I mean, never really have the same thing because every rhythm or every track where you go be different at different points. You're not going to always have the same exact thing for your master. So I do the rhythm and like me say, if him asks it on the live stream, so I say what better way for show it now than on the actual rhythm I'm gonna do when he asks the question. So that's how I'll jump into it. I'll show you how you get that clarity, that bright, clean, natural sounding, well not gonna say natural, but bright, clean, warm sound, where, you know what I mean, just sound good, or just big and wide, you know what I mean. So we'll jump in at it. And firstly, what I normally start with is an EQ, but before that, I have something I kind of want to show and just show a quick little trick, quick little tip, when I say more than a trick. So I'll play the rhythm now. Alright, cool. So I like how it sounds, but I don't really big issue with it. Nothing major. Like I say, it's just a rhythm. I don't have to master it. Mastering is just something I like because I like the practice and I like the work. So one thing I'm kind of what you notice, and if you do this for a while, you kind of probably notice that on this meter, 0 is the destination. Right now, this track is just mixed. It's nothing from my master bus where they affect the signal. So it's nowhere in hell. The signal is supposed to be -2 or anything above me, that's a -5, -6. And it's just an instrumental. There's no words on top of it. I mean, it's not like that's supposed to go on. So a quick way around it. Like me say, I'm new to studio one a little bit, but we can tell say, yeah, this track, it mix loud. It sound good, but it mix very loud. So a way around it, you know, just highlight all of your fade of them, and you just slowly adjust the volume to get it back to where you need it for the, or where you want it. So me want this to hover around -5 to -4, even a -6, that's cool with me because I can always bring up the volume on the master bus. So when I do that now, I'll just drop down the fade of them. Okay, cool. So I like that. So now we can jump into the whole master bus thing. So first thing on my master bus is normally always an EQ. Very, very, very little chance that I'm gonna start my master bus with an EQ. So very first thing is an EQ. I always have a preset, call it master filter. Now what this do, it get rid of anything below 30, anything above 19,650. In a this a preset here. In a FL Studio, I have a similar preset, but it have more of a rounder curve. So like this a curve that just fall down. In a FL Studio, I have a curve a little bit rounder. Now I could have a rounder curve in here, so but different EQ, different sound. So we'll play that before and after really quick. I really want you to listen to just the clarity in the track before and after. So this without the EQ engage. Now more, just listen to how clean it get. Go. See, it's just more in your face and more clear. I mean, now you might can not hear it. I mean, I me them at the rhythm, so me might can hear changes more faster than you can hear it. But me encourage you to take the little trick and try it out. Just get an EQ, make sure it's a parametric EQ. Cut anything below 30. We could even say anything below 40 and anything above 19,500. And just listen to the difference and you will see exactly what I'm talking about. So after the EQ, right here is where it kind of get tricky. So sometimes you might go for a compressor, sometimes you might go for an imager. That's always the next two plugin, but the order might change. So for this a specific case here, I don't go with the compressor before I go with the imager. So the imager would not fall third. With the compressor, what I try to know is I try to get a bigger and fatter sound, but I try to do it in a kind of very, very subtle way. So I look for about anywhere from -2 to -3 dB of gain reduction, which me do then boost back the compressed signal. Sometimes I might less depending upon the rhythm or the track, but that's normally my rule of thumb. I don't really want no fast attack because I don't want it to catch the sound as soon as it drop, because that will kind of squash out the drums them. So you don't want no fast attack, you want something kind of slow. Me record that, but me record that video. Yeah, so release, we always want an auto release if you have the option, especially with the master bus. Sometimes I might use my own release, but sometimes, or most times, I always go auto release. So now we don't just play around with the threshold and try to get some compression go on, and then we don't boost back the signal and do a quick A/B so you can see how powerful compression is if you use it the right way. Okay, so I like the sound will come out of that a lot. Very nice, very clean. So this is without it. And this is with the compressor. So now, a lot of the changes what you make on the master bus is always going to be some very subtle, small, minuscule little change. It's not going to be some big difference maker, you know what I mean? That's not the point of the master bus. The master bus is when you're done and you polish up. So that's already the way I polish. So don't expect when we turn off a sound and turn it on back, you hear some big major difference. You know what I mean? We not do nothing drastic. We do some small things will make a world of difference when we're done. And when we turn off everything, you don't hear everything will go on. So compressor just make it more in your face, make it bigger and give it a more warm sound. Same way just like the EQ. After the compressor, like I say, I always go for your imager. The imager, 9 times out of 10, I only use the ozone imager them. Sometimes I might use the imager from Waves, which is the S1 stereo imager. Sometimes I use the ozone. Ozone imager is my favorite, personally. So that's where you probably go see 10 times out of 10 on a track on do. The S1 I might use on like some synth and some other things like that. But 9 times out of 10 we don't use the ozone imager. So what I do, play the track, click this learn button, and then we start solo out the section them and start image them how I want them. So let's go, learn, and then press play. Yeah, then once the button turn off, I know my sections then we can just go through now and solo out. So now my vocals probably don't sound like different depending upon the section of my solos. I mean, so if I solo out the bass, now I can do a lot of talking until I'm done because it don't just sound like this. Cool. So I solo out the bass, play it, and then do the changes what we can do. So yeah, with the bass, what I kind of do is just make it a little bit more mono because it is an 808 bass. But if you listen, it have a lot of the strings down there. You have a lot of body from the strings and a couple of other instruments. So you don't really want to make it fully mono. You want to give them instrument there a little bit of room to play around with. So that's what I'm going to do with that. Now with the low mids or with the mid-range, we'll all kind of just listen and see if it sound better, more mono or more stereo. So let's just go through and do that right now. Okay, so that sounds pretty good to me. The little bit of additional room, or it it's a little bit of a spread, like it get a little bit of body on the wings, on the left and the right, more than down on the center. So let's do the high mids now. And to be honest, these typically, I never put more mono than stereo. 9 times out of 10, I always push this up. Whatever I have the low mids or the mids, I probably normally just double that. So this they are 12.4, so I probably put this like 25, which is where they're right now. Where now you can really kind of start hear difference in the music when they turn it on and turn it off. Listen to it bring up the sounds in the background, like the little tail end of the sound or kind of sound low. Just listen to how it bring it up in the background. See, just bring it up and make it sound crisp. Now just add some life. With the hi-hat, well, I mean, you really can't say nothing about it. Probably just boost it by about 13 and just call it a day. Not really looking to make it make a big change. Just so now without all of this processing, so this is just the dry signal. Now without bringing the wet signal with the processing. Just sounds so amazing, so much better. So now, here's where me normally get a little bit, what I say, creative. It's not nothing what nobody never do. But me can left it like that, slap a limit upon it, and then just say, all right, cool, we're done. But me like try and get more out of the stuff what I do. So now what me bringing in after that is the J37, and yes, very specifically the J37. I have other tape machine, but this is the one, this is the go-to tape machine for me. There's a preset in here called Mastering, Fat, Tight, and Open. 8 out of 10 times me use it. The other 2 times out of the 10, me then make my own preset and me go by that. This time I don't try the preset first. If I don't like how it sound completely, I'll just go in and change up a few of the parameters, but I'll just try the preset first. So this is the J37 with the preset Fat, Tight, and Open. First we'll start it bypass, and then we'll bring it in upon the vocals. I mean upon the rhythm. And I mean, like I say, it speaks for itself, honestly. You can hear it in my voice. Like, because my voice that run through the master bus, so you can definitely hear it in my voice, so the tape machine they do something. So if me turn on the Doro, so we'll just use the Doro and we'll turn off the tape machine right now and we'll play it and just watch how the volume or the level jump up when the tape machine turn on. So you notice before, it did just the hover. Like if you listen to my voice right now, it sounds very, very loud. But that's because I go through the master bus and I have the tape machine on the master bus. So I'm have to do I just turn down my voice. But yeah, if you notice, you can see say the meter, the highest it would go in -3 or -3 before the tape machine. After the tape machine, it still got -3, but whereas it used to hover around -6 to -5 and go at -3 at the highs, now it just hover really around -3, and you can see what I'm talking about. So this is without. So just notice. Yes, I notice a lot of the jumping around or the meter, it in the -5, -4 area. Once the J37 get turned on, it hover mainly around -4 to -3, so it gets some more body and bring it up, you know what I mean? And if you like, just listen to the before and after with everything. So this is without all of the processing. You can even hear it in my voice, how different of a sound it is when I turn on everything and turn off everything. You know what I mean? It's just more brighter, more clarity, and more body. So this is without all of the processing on the master bus. And this is with processing. Yeah, it just make a world of difference. I mean, it's just crazy, and we're not fully done. Me personally with this track, me kind of done with it, yeah, but there are stuff what we can still do. So one plugin I'm gonna bring in now is the virtual mix rack from Slate Digital, and the reason why I'm bringing in a virtual mix rack is because I want to give this track a little bit more on the high end. I want to make it a little bit brighter and just more crisp. You know what I mean? And there's a very specific module in the Slate Digital virtual mix rack what I can use to achieve that, which is this little green one right there. So the Revival, and it's a very, very nice module. I like it. So we'll use that to give this track a little bit more shine, a little bit more sheen. Okay. So pretty much the Revival is just a simple 2-knob plugin or module, what I say. Literally all it do is add some sheen or add some thickness. By I say thickness, you can just listen. When I raise this up, you can hear the bass increase in my voice. But the good thing about it is it don't destroy my voice. It's kind of special. It's very fucking special. If I turn up the shimmer, you can hear the shine. Yes, I hear the type of stuff for that. So now, what I'm going to do now is add another compressor, but we don't add something that's very, very, very fast. I mean, we'll add a FET compressor. So let me say FET because it is very, very, very fast. Sorry about my voice. It's going up because it depends on the master bus and we have the compressor upon it. So let's bring the output gain back down to 0. So now we look for this from the FET compressor. I only look for about a dB of compression, to be honest. So once we start get about a dB, we'll stop with the threshold. So let's play that now and see how we can get that dB. And then just like I said earlier, we don't want some type of really, really quick attack because we don't want it to attack soon as the drums them licking. We don't want the attack for just cut out the drums them. So we want it let through a little bit of the drums and then start go after the follow through after that. And then at the same time, like I said, we don't boost back by about a dB, or I probably feel like we only get about 0.8. So we're not going to do nothing more than that. We'll just all boost back by that. We want this at 100%. We'll probably don't try 50, but we'll just start 100 right now. See how that sound. And what we are doing with that is we just squeeze out that last little bit of life out of the energy what surround the mids, I mean, and by mids we mean like the signal where they travel right down the center. That's cool. But we are trying to squeeze out the energy from the signal where they travel left and right. So we are trying to bring those up as much as possible. So that's what we are trying to do with this really, really, really quick compression setting. So we kind of accomplished that. So now, last but certainly not least, we go into a limiter. Depend the type of limiter, don't matter, them all do the same thing. Whichever one you feel comfortable with, that's the one you go with. Me, for this video, I'm going to use the Pro C. Sometimes I use not the Pro C, the Pro L2 from FabFilter. Sometimes I use the L2 from Waves. That's kind of one of my three favorites. My personal favorites are this, the Pro L from Waves, and then you have another one, the Maximizer from Isotope. So them are my three favorite personally. So now what we'll do is just listen and finish off the tracks. Now we are trying to get as close to zero as possible without getting any type of saturation, distortion, and all of that. Saturation's cool, distortion really want so much. So attack, pretty much the same thing. We are going to feel like a 3 millisecond attack, so about 300 was cool. Release, want somewhat of a fast release, so we'll do about half of the attack, so 150. And then look ahead, we don't really need, never really use it, but it's a good tool for you have. So now we just play it, and we want something that's very dynamic in terms of the algorithm what the limiter they'll use. So now we just go through and crank down the threshold. This is a gain, but this is the threshold. As I can hear my voice, I go up and down. And we'll just try to get this as close to zero. Once it starts to the red, drop down from up at the top, that means we get gain reduction. It's also going to show up on the right side over here. So once we start get that means we start approach the threshold of our set. And for this, my threshold set, or not the threshold, but the ceiling. And my ceiling set as 0, meaning 0 dB. So let's get started. Cool. Let's lower my voice. Alright, so yeah. So now if you look on the durometer with the limiter now, we're supposed to be about 0. So this is supposed to green. So without everything from the master. Yeah, and that's really it. It seems as if it's a long process. It's not. It's not necessary, like I said, because it is a rhythm, but because me know me don't upload it to YouTube and all of that is kind of a necessary step. And then it's good because you get some practice and you can really, you know, get ready for the industry more than I say, because all of this what me I do is stuff where you don't have to learn when you go in a professional environment. No, normally, me wouldn't personally master without using a 2-track wave file. So we then bounce this out, just mix down, and then we then come back and then do the mastering stuff. So that I would have the limiter, the second compressor, and the virtual mix rack, depending upon the case. So them last 3 plugins I probably wouldn't dip on a normal track on my mix, but when me a master like what I do right now, I have everything lined out. You know what I mean? So yeah, just take it, apply it to whatever DAW you use. This work in a FL Studio, any other DAW. If you have the plugin that I use, any compressor will do. The revival thing, you can just get an exciter that you can use. Like Waves have an exciter. I know enough people have the Waves. Them have this thing called the RLX. Which is an exciter. So it's like a lot of stuff where you can use. You don't have to really use all of the same thing that me use. You just need an EQ, compressor, tape machine, and an imager. It's all the same thing. I mean, so until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar. Peace.
Itz-Beez-Da TrackStar.